I want to welcome everybody to the family tree. Put your hands together, family. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey. All right. Throw your hands up. That was kind of right on point, too. What's up? Yes. All right. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Yes, hump day. Yes, and I hope y'all had a good one. We had off last week, but it was a good week to take off. And I'm sure y'all back with a lot of good questions. A lot's going on in the world. So we're going to dive in and get started. Big B, I want to bring the music down so we can get started, buddy.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir, buddy.
All right. All right. And come off there. Can you see me now, buddy? Are we streaming live?
Yes, sir. We are streaming live.
We should be streaming live if you are someone that's joining
Facebook, buddy.
Okay, good. I want to welcome everybody to the family tree. And this is the place where we say you get your holistic update for the week. And it's where we talk about a little bit of everything, y'all. That's right. This is the place where we talk about the family. We call it the family tree because this is the place where the ancient laurel times we gathered around these trees. And the trees was the sort of home base for the family. They were called ancient laurel trees. And these laurel trees were places where we talked about situations, problems, anything the tribe or the people needed to know about. But most importantly, we prayed. We got around this thing because that was what? Your social security. You got to say it slow. That's right. Social security. It's not a check, it's your family. That means when you have a problem, any situation, it's probably around you somewhere in this circle. We pray that you will be with us today and that this is not the last time you'll be next time. Bring somebody so we can gather around the tree. Now, if you want to join the conversation this evening, join around this tree, go down to your menu bar and you'll see a little reaction with the heart. Click that and you'll actually be put in queue and you can ask a question, anything on your heart and mind you want to talk about. Or you may have a testimony today, y'all. We got testimonies coming through left and right. I'm going to tell y'all the testimonies are off the hook right now. So if you have anything that you want to talk about, click on that and you can raise your hand just like Big B up there. And when you raise your hand, we'll get you in queue. If you're someone that says, well, hey, you know what? I don't want to be on camera. I just want to ask a question. Well, you can put yourself down in the chat box, in the chat box. And I don't know, is Prophetess here yet? Is she?
I have not seen her. I haven't
seen her yet. But either either Prophetess or Big B or myself will get to your question. Just put it in the chat box. If you're someone that missed the actual option where it says how to actually raise your hand, no worries. Just let us know you're calling by phone and we'll get you in. All right. We can't answer all the questions, can we, Big B? We can't do it all, but we'll try our best. All right. I would say that, at the end of the day, Big B, at the end of the night, we'll give you the information on how to get the transcript for tonight's program. And in there, sometimes you can ask the question if it's something that's not too intense, not too much going on, but we'll try to get you. All right. So we want to open up right now. And I want to give our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1L Morgan. Let's give him a call. Hey, Big B.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing, buddy?
Man, look here. It's my time here. It's tree hugging time. Boy.
It's tree hugging time. That's right. Tree hugging time.
Man. Buddy, I'll be rolling in there. Today was a good day, man. It started off kind of kooky, but you know what? Over here today, wonderful.
Kind of cleared out, didn't it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? Look, of course, you know what my mantra is? What's my mantra? Yo, Daddy, you got the nerve to wake me up. I got the nerve to do what you want me to do. Wow.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah, buddy. It makes it good, Dr. I got no complaints, buddy.
That's right. So, Big B, lots going on. Of course, we still have rumors of wars happening in Iran. Measles is up, lots going on. But, our numbers are down when it comes to viruses. Now, there are some viruses still kind of hanging around, sort of like lingering, but still we are doing well. So give us our latest numbers on the CDC side and what we need to know coming this week.
All right? Got it, man. Our viruses right now, like you said, Dr. P, are trending down at 6%. And that's trending down for flu, guys. So we got no problem with that. Of course, our respiratory illness situation, that's also, guess what? That's provided. That's for our provider. That's our baseline. That's also, Dr. P, trending down at 2.1%, guys. And of course, that per 100,000 population for people hospitalization rate, that's at 84.5%. So you know
Mm-hmm.
what? That's not a bad one either. And of
Yeah.
course, our respiratory data for 100,000, that's also trending down, Dr. P, at 3.4%. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
primarily, I'm going to look at that last one, which was a big one for me, brother. The mortality rate down
Mm.
0.1%, brother. I
Mm.
have no complaints. And get this, for the entire year thus far, well, we're talking about deaths for the year, only
Mm-hmm.
143 people, brother. So we don't want, we're
Mm.
in great shape. Even though,
Excellent.
of course, we
Excellent.
never going to see anybody leave us. But the fact of the matter is, life goes that way. But you know what? We're doing it slow, and Dad's got his hand holding
Yeah.
us up.
Yeah.
Yes,
There you
sir.
go.
Yes,
There
sir.
you go.
That's where we are.
All
That's
right.
where we are.
Okay.
But
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate
yeah,
you. Yeah,
man.
we're going in the
Always.
right direction. This
Yes,
is about
sir.
the time. This is pretty much what's expected. Nothing out
Mm-hmm.
of the ordinary. So thank you for those numbers. Now I
Sure,
want to
man.
say also, let's give a prayer out to, I want to send a prayer out to Georgia wildfires right now. I don't know if you've heard it, but
Yes, yes,
there's
yes.
there's dozens of homes spreading over 5,000 acres of land that's happening right now in parts of the South. So Georgia, central, they're even affected in, it looks like central Florida right now.
Yes,
So,
yes, yes.
that's going to start to move this way at some point. It's going to get those winds, and when that comes through, this can affect the air quality. Here we are starting already in the fall, going into the spring. Now this springtime, you're going to start to see these fires kick up more than normal because they're having issues with water. We are having water issues. Did y'all know that,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
man.
I'm going to tell you things are dry all over. Did you know that a lot of people are now protesting the AI going into certain parts of any cities, certain cities? Well,
Mm-hmm.
why is it
Mm-hmm.
happening? Because these AI server farms have the ability to now suck up all the water. Did you know that all of the AI new technology, all those that are using AI and you're asking questions to chat GPT and all that, that utilizes
It's sucking
water.
water. It's
Wait a
sucking
minute.
water,
Wait
man.
a minute. Wait,
It's sucking
wait,
up water,
wait a
man.
minute. Wait a
Sucking
minute. Wait a
water,
minute.
man.
If you
That's
mean that you not drinking water, but you even got a machine that knows it gotta have water, what does that say to you, y'all?
you know what? See, I don't even want to talk about that. See, a
You
machine,
see where
look,
I was
an
going, right?
inanimate object has enough sense to drink water. How about
Yeah.
that?
Did you know that? I just want to give you a quick tidbit like of a fact. For every chat GPT, two questions
Mm.
is one bottle of water.
Oh,
Think about
shut
that.
up. Come on,
Two
man.
two questions is one bottle of water. Wow. That's
Wow,
amazing.
that's
Think
deep.
about that. Think about that. How many questions does the average person get on Chat GPT and do? Sometimes you're doing paragraphs, sometimes you're doing reports, all kind of things. So understand that this is something that's very concerning. Just be aware of these things popping up. And of course, we're going to see, I believe, more of these fires, Big B, because we got more and more of drying out happening
Mm-hmm.
around the country. So, all right, so we're going to get started. We're going to open up. We always start off with a testimony. We say testimonies go a long way. Testimony Wednesday. If you have a question concerning anything that's, I mean, you may have say, I have something that I want to talk about because testimonies go a long way. And we say when you're going in a storm, somebody's in a storm or coming out of a storm, that testimony goes a long way and it helps somebody else that may be listening. So at this time, we want to say if you have something that you tried, maybe you heard us do, maybe it's an herb, maybe you say my knees don't hurt this week.
Oops. I
Maybe
love
my
that. I
blood
love
pressure
that.
went down. Maybe my sugar changed. Oh, they
Mm-hmm.
told me, give me that medication. Yo, can't give you that medication. Well, give me that medic. Maybe they took your medicine from you, and now you're now on no medicine. Whatever the situation, we applaud you. So at this time, we open up the floor. Anyone have a testimony? This is for testimonies. Anyone have a testimony want to share with the family? The floor is
I have
open.
a testimony, Dr. Paul.
Okay, Dr.
Clarenda. Dr.
Clarenda,
Clarenda.
how you doing over there?
I'm doing good.
Yes.
I had I've tried to educate my patients. I got a phone call today from a lady. I can't remember how long it's been since I've seen her. And she happened to call at a time when I had a patient who had canceled their appointment. So I had like an hour to kill. And she was like, I hope I'm not bothering you at a bad time. I said, no, we got time. And what she was calling for, I had talked to her about nitric oxide and about using Reds for her blood pressure. She said it was working. So
Mm-hmm.
she called me specifically because she remembered Fred's name. And she said, "What's his website?" I said, "I don't know if he has a website." She said, "Yeah, we told him about something that comes on Wednesday night." I said, "That's Dr. Paul and the family trip." So I
Mm-hmm.
gave her the information. I don't know if she's on or not, but I
Okay.
gave her the information for getting on the family tree. And I told her, I said, "When you're trying to log in, I said, be patient." I said, because there are a lot of people trying to get in, so it may take a minute before you can get in. But she's got your website. She's been
Okay.
using the Reds. We talked about nitric oxide. We talked about
Yes.
castor oil and clove oil for
Mm-hmm.
joint
Mm-hmm.
pain. And she's going
Yes.
to order Freddie's book. And so it's nice to know that patients are actually listening and
Yes. Let's give her
taking
a shout
heed.
out. You want to give her a
Yep.
shout out? What's her name? What's her first
Her
name?
name is Miss Anna.
Miss Anna.
Can't pronounce her last name.
Miss
It's
Anna.
Welcome, Miss
Schmalzel.
Anna. Welcome.
Welcome.
Congratulations,
So,
Anna. Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome, Miss Anna. Yes. Thanks for coming in with the family this evening. Yes. And thank you, Dr. Linda. Let's give Dr. Linda a hand for being an ambassador out there.
That's right.
She's
That's
on
right.
there
That's right.
recruiting. She's up there
Keep them
telling
coming.
people, dropping the little
I'm
knowledge.
also
Keep them
growing.
coming.
I'm
Huh?
also growing.
You're
I got
growing.
yeah, I got red peppers growing,
Oh,
and I got
okay.
lettuce, and I got lettuces growing. I got a pineapple and red onions.
Oh, man. That's
Well,
right.
Well
hey,
Yes. Let's give her
done.
a hand, y'all. Everybody give her a shout. Come on. Come on, off mute. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give off
Well
mute.
done,
hey. That's
Doc.
what's
Well
up. That's
done.
what's up.
Congratulations. I hope
Congratulations,
these days when
y'all.
I grow up, I'm
Great,
gonna be as good
great,
as
great.
Karam.
Y'all got that sun down there. That's what y'all got. Y'all got
Man.
that extra sun a little closer to the equator down there.
Yeah, but no water.
Nah. Oh, no water. Oh, my goodness.
Yep, no rain.
No
Oh,
rain.
Oh,
no, no. Yes, yes. All right. So
Oh,
thank you so much. Mm-hmm.
oh, but I have to tell you this. I'm sorry for cutting in, but when
no,
I say
you're
no
not.
Go
Go
water,
ahead,
ahead. Go
Nita. Go
ahead.
ahead, Nita.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Nita. You ain't sorry.
this is the second time, but I have a Muscovy duck who decided to go in my flower bed and nest, and she got 9 eggs that
Go
she
ahead, girl.
Go ahead now. Go.
See?
She got
Go
now
ahead.
9
See?
eggs.
I go out there to look, but every time I go look, she's sitting on them because I want a picture of the eggs. I
Mm.
should have taken a picture when I first looked, but it's
She said,
9
don't
of them.
touch me.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
She said,
I
don't you
did
touch
some
me.
research on them. I don't go close to them because they can get kind of
Yeah, yeah,
protected.
yeah,
And
yeah,
what
yeah.
type of birds are they now?
They're ducks. They're
Oh, they're
Muscovy
ducks.
ducks.
Oh,
Muscovy
wow.
ducks.
And you
You know,
said
when my
this.
son was here, he a couple of ducks came up and he was feeding them some of these vanilla wafers that I get from Sprout that I make
Mm-hmm.
banana pudding with.
Mm-hmm.
So then they came back the next day. So then he said, "Mom, one of them's digging in your flower bed over there. I have a plant out there that I had some landscaping done." So when my son left, I said, "Let me go over and see you. You over there digging in my plant garden." And when I looked, I said, "Oh, that's why you're digging. You don't laid
Yes.
9 eggs. So
Yes.
I will
Yes.
just leave you alone." This is the second time that has happened in the same spot.
Wow. Well, you
Well,
know what?
see.
Now,
happened.
Nitha, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper with this one. All right. Animals will always, whether birds, animals will always go where places of peace and where their comfort, because that's where they're laying their eggs and that's where they'll find that energy. See, animals are directed by their energy also, more so than
Uh-huh.
anything. See, they won't just go and nest anywhere. It's got to be the perfect spot. So that means you're harboring a lot of good energy over there. And
Yes. Well,
that energy moves and it
they,
actually attracts animals. I mean,
yep.
that's one of the things that we learned in naturopathy school is that, you know, they even told us,
Wow.
I remember Dr. Africa said, yeah, you know what's going to happen. You keep talking all this life and you're going to attract life. So that means when you sitting out the park, you know, something's going to come after you. It's going to be this like, so I'll sit on the bench and then squirrel jump right up there. Hey, what's up, Dr. Paul?
Well, they must have known that because there
Yes.
is peace in my house. And they
Yes.
probably heard the song by Donald Lawrence that I play.
There you go. There you
Lord
go.
See.
See, there you go. There you go. And it's interesting that you said one last piece. You said 9 eggs, right?
Yes.
Now, you know
9.
that's the number of perfection, number 9. See, people think it's
Oh.
7. 7 is completion,
Cost
but
me $9.
perfection is number 9.
But I'm in a movie theater.
Gosh.
Yes,
Big
no,
screen.
that's
It's
she
just like
said
a
that's
regular
it.
movie
And
theater.
when I did number 9, that's it.
Okay.
She said I don't
Boy,
have
I
to
tell
put
you,
down no
see,
more.
I'm in the second row,
Yep.
midway.
Mute yourself, Monica. Okay, gotcha. All right, and thank you. Let's give Anita a hand over there.
yeah, see,
Yes,
see,
let's give
see.
Anita a hand. Great testimony.
Keep
Great
Yes,
saving the
sir, yes,
testimony.
sir,
planet,
yes.
Nathan. Keep saving the planet.
That's right.
That's right.
Boy,
Even
I
the
tell you.
animals
One duck at
say
a time. One
that's
duck at
Well,
Peace, peace. That's all peace.
that's right. One ducky duck at a time. That's right.
well,
All
was it
right.
one ducky duck at a time?
All right. Who else we have? Anyone else have a testimony they want to share with the family? And this is something we say, we want to be proud about this because each step takes, every great journey starts with one step. So
Yes,
every
indeed.
little
Yes,
bit
indeed.
that you do does matter. So, anyone have a testimony they want to share?
I got
Anyone else?
one,
I
Doctor.
have one.
That's Lisa.
Lisa?
Hi. I talked last week about my husband getting better with
Right.
his dialysis. So the day we found out he was sick is the day I found out I had diabetes.
Wow.
I just stopped taking all of my meds. She took me off of everything. Can I kill the Gemnia with it?
Well,
I no
Neiman.
longer need any metformin. I'm done. I got my numbers straight.
What? So you got your numbers? So your numbers came down?
My numbers came from an 11 down to a 5.6.
Shut up.
Wow.
Shut up, girl.
Let's
a
give her a
lot.
Girl,
hand. Let's give
that's
her a
what's up.
hand.
That is
Awesome.
God. Yes,
That
indeed.
is
the
That is
hallelujah on
awesome.
that one.
Yeah.
Woo, that's a big drop now.
Hallelujah.
That's a big
That is
drop.
Congratulations.
Big drop.
See,
Nine
see,
months,
see.
but I got it done.
Yeah, you got it
9
done.
months,
Yeah.
got it done. Yeah.
Awesome.
And now I
Awesome.
just got to
See,
stay off.
see.
Yes.
Stay off.
Yes. And I'm sure your husband's watching that, right? He said, wait a minute,
Yes,
if
he
she can
is.
do it now. If she can do it now, wait a minute.
Yeah. He don't
See,
have that no more.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
We're
That's
doing wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Lisa, for sharing with us. That's an incredible testimony. That's not supposed to happen in the allopathic industry, but we know it happens every day on this side. So thank you so much for sharing with the people. Some people need to hear that tonight. If you have diabetes, you can turn it around. It's all about the concentration of foods that you're eating, more water, dehydration, all those things. You can make that change. Just apply the principles. So thank you so much, Lisa. We appreciate you. Okay.
All righty. Thank you.
All right.
Boy,
What a great testimony.
Won't he do it, boy?
Give me
What
that
you talking
medicine.
about?
What they say, Lisa?
Ooh,
Give me that
give
medicine.
me
You give
some.
me that
Give me
medicine. You
some.
can't mess with that. I can't give you medicine if
See,
your
God,
pancreas is
you ain't
now
looking,
making
boy.
insulin. Give me that medicine
Ooh, help
out
me
your
now, help me
hands.
now.
All right,
Isn't
I
that a
got
weight?
one.
I know that felt like a weight come off you. You know what I
I
mean?
know
Oh,
that's right.
man. I was
I-
almost in tears. I said, you want this bottle? I said, hold on. I ran to the trash can. Threw it away.
There you go. There you go.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
All right, Big Ron. I heard you say you got one.
Yeah, a little testimony.
Ron, what's up, buddy?
All right, I just got my Oak Street Health. I went there on the 16th, and I got my results. Kidney function back to normal.
What? Say that again.
The kidney function was back to normal.
Woo!
What's normal?
From
What's the
drinking
number?
Kidney
water.
function. Drinking water. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Say it one more time, Ron, so somebody didn't hear. They might have thought it was a little
say
joke.
what?
Hey, just in case you bleeped out when you said that, say it one more time, Ron.
Kidney functions are normal.
Woo! Everybody come off
Hallelujah.
mute. Everybody
see?
come off
Yeah.
mute for Ron over there.
Congratulations.
Way to go.
Everybody come off
Congratulations.
mute.
Congratulations.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Man, see?
Get it normal.
Wow.
Yes, but the thing is, the doctor asked me, how did you do that? I said, well, I drink Crystal Geyser water. And I say, you should maybe tell all your other patients they should be drinking water which is half the body weight in ounces.
Woo!
Maybe I'll do that.
See, Ron, I don't know what to
See,
say about you, man.
sir.
Let me say, Big B, he didn't got his ambassadorship, and then he started to say, I'm going to use me as an example
Yes,
first.
sir,
And then
buddy.
now
Yeah,
it's going to
man. Yeah,
promote it.
man.
Now you're teaching the doctor.
Well,
Go ahead,
well,
boy. You
Amen.
That's the best way.
That's
That's
the
the
bam.
best
best
way.
Yes,
You
way.
sir.
Good
see,
job.
Ron, that's
Be the
a
example.
time I tell people all the time. That's when you know what you're doing is in the principles and walking with God. Because you know what?
Yes.
That table turns around. Now you just turn the
Right.
table. And that
That's
means when they're
right.
coming to you and saying, what did you do? How'd you do
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
How'd you
man.
do
Yeah,
that?
man.
You got a doctor that's asking you, how did you do that? You
Yeah,
got it?
that's the first
Yeah.
time, you know.
Isn't that awesome? It's an awesome
See?
feeling, and I'm sure it was an awesome experience to go through it. So
Yes,
congratulations,
yes,
Ron.
yes.
You deserve it,
Thank
buddy.
you.
You
All
deserve
right.
it, man. All
Yes.
right. Yes, yes, yes.
See,
All right.
see. Boy, I'm telling you. I
See,
tell you, man.
we got
Just gotta live it. Just gotta
let
live it, Dr. P.
me tell you. Grandma said, you know, you don't believe it, just keep on living.
Well,
Go
don't you know?
ahead. All right,
Don't you
let's
know?
see who else we have on the line. Anyone have a testimony they want to share? Anyone before we go on?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, please.
And
Go
who is
ahead.
Good
that?
Go ahead,
Who
evening.
is
Yvette.
that?
That's
Good
Yvette.
Yvette?
evening, Dr. Paul. Yes, hi, Dr. Paul and Big
What's up,
Sis.
Yvette? How you
Hey,
doing?
what's up? What's going on? I'm doing well. And Prophetess. I always got to remember Prophetess too.
Yeah.
Fingers, right?
That's
Fingers.
Yeah,
right.
she's not here
Fingers.
today. I don't think
She's
she's
not
here.
here.
She's not here today, but
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's
no.
Just
okay.
wanted to recognize her. I
Yeah,
appreciate
shout
her
out to
too.
Prophetess. Yes.
So I have two things. Can I share?
Sure.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, my students have they're starting to eat salad. Each day, a new student asks for salad in the cafeteria, and I'm excited about that
Wow.
because they went from not eating anything during lunchtime because they want to wait home and get their mama's cooking, but now they feel guilty not eating a salad. So um,
Wow.
I'm just really excited about that. I go and get a salad and they follow behind me. So
Mm.
every
See,
day the
see,
number of
see.
students increases eating healthy. And I have my students create goals for the month. And one of my students chose a healthy goal to eat fruits and vegetables. And so now she's more aware of what she needs to do on a daily basis. So I'm real
Mm.
excited about that.
Oh,
Making
so
healthy choices.
yes,
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 yes.
yes.
And my
Give.
second thing is,
Very
Okay.
nice. Very nice.
And,
okay, I'm sorry. My second thing is you helped me with the raccoon situation. I no longer have raccoons,
oh.
but be, the raccoon was never trapped, but I had two cats that were trapped and a squirrel that went ballistic. The exterminator says when they get caged in, they will bash their heads up against
Oh,
the
wow.
cage, and they were shaking the roof and everything. So for
Wow.
4 hours they were like going ballistic crazy, the
Oh,
squirrel.
wow.
Never caught the raccoon, but I hadn't seen it. And what I did when it came into my attic, I took a broomstick and I just hit the ceiling where I heard it because I know raccoons don't like noise or light. And
Right.
ever since I did that, I did the whole ceiling, it didn't come back. So I haven't seen it.
Mm.
Thank God. They took the squirrel and they take it 15 miles away from your place
Yeah.
of residence and then they release it. So,
Wow.
but thank you. I'm glad. No more raccoons, no more wildlife. I'm safe now.
Awesome.
That's it.
All right. All
Everybody
right.
come off mute for Yvette. She got two
Amen.
shout outs over there. She got
We're so glad you
children.
saved Yvette.
The first one. Yes.
Amen.
Everybody come off mute. Let's give her a
Yeah,
hand,
yeah,
y'all.
yeah, yeah,
Come on.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
give us
yeah,
some
Amen.
yeah, yeah.
encouragement
Hey,
now.
hey,
Come
hey,
on. Come
hey.
on. Come on.
Amen.
Yes.
Congratulations.
With the kids and
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yes, yes, that is awesome. And of course, the first one that's, that shout out for the children that are now starting to be aware aware. I believe that of course, through the mouth of babes, they are paying attention. We have to realize that they
Man, please.
absorb everything, and they don't like that feeling of being sick and the tummy aches and things like that. You can have children that will listen, and they will apply the principle better
Yeah,
than
they will. Yes, they
adults.
will. Yes, they will.
Absolutely. They will apply the principles. So teach them. Teach them. The Bible's very clear as to what? Big B, remember? Teach them the way they should walk. In all
Yes,
the days
sir.
of their
And they will
lives,
not
they will
depart.
walk it and never
That's
depart. That's
right.
right.
That's right.
So definitely thank you so much, Yvette. They're going to never forget you for that. They will always remember what you set them forth for moving forward to know how to eat right and to now drink water, all that stuff. Now they teaching their parents. How about that? They teaching the parents, right? Because they're
Yes,
gonna
they
now
are.
they're gonna now crave those things, and when they don't get it, they're gonna say, "Well, I need my greens." I remember
Yeah.
my son used to sit when he couldn't even hardly talk. When we introduced him so early to vegetables, he would just sit there and go like this. He said, "Tweeze, tweeze, tweeze," and we're like, "What is he saying? Tweeze,
See,
tweeze." What a tweeze.
what
What is
dad
he
is talking
saying? He
about?
says, tweeze, tweeze. And he's going like this with his fingers. Tweeze, tweeze. And then after figured it out, he was talking about broccoli. He wanted to eat broccoli. He saw little trees. How about that? As
Man, I tell
above,
you,
so
I tell you.
below. So teach them the way they should go, and they will never depart from it. So thank you so much, Yvette. And definitely, did you use any of the coyote or the fox urine? Did you have to use that?
No, because the exterminator said you can create more problems with that because not
Mm,
that, where I live, we have coyotes, but it may attract other predators. So if you
gotcha.
use coyote urine and
Mm-hmm.
you're in an area where there's other coyotes, that could attract other coyotes to
Yeah,
that urine.
they might
It
think
will
it's a
scare,
party going on. Yeah, you gotta be.
yes,
Yeah,
it will
absolutely.
scare away like rabbits and other raccoons and
Mm-hmm.
other like the prey, I guess, of
Mm-hmm.
coyotes. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're prey, but that would scare them away. But I didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
take a chance. They said
Understood.
that a raccoon can lift up your trash can like a person can, so you can
Mm,
put like a heavy brick on top or
mm,
bungee cord or use a clamp to
mm-hmm.
hold
Mm-hmm.
down
Yeah,
the trash can. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Yvette. Thank you for sharing. We really appreciate that update. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Who do we have next, Big B? Anyone
Okay.
else before we go? Who is
On the
that?
phone, lady on the phone.
Hey,
Hey,
lady.
lady.
How you guys doing? I haven't been on in a little while, but I tell you, I have been so blessed by Queen, who I met on the line,
Mm,
and Angela and Forrest, who brought me to the line, and I got my sister, Evangelist AC, on here because I passed the information on to her, and she makes
Uh-huh.
sure that I'm on every week. When I can't get on, I do get on. But
okay.
I was away when I was away in Pennsylvania, where my niece lives. She's so far from you, because I wanted to come out there, but she's too far away from you. So we end up going to one of these stores out there, and I haven't been out there since I was a kid. So we went out there, and she said, because I've been telling her about the water, because she gets it from a natural spring when she gets her water.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went out there, I was drinking it, but at first I didn't like the taste of it because I'm not used to it. She says,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, it's good for you." I started drinking it. We ended up in a store that was selling the 16-ounce Crystal Geyser for 10 cents. By
For
that
10
time,
cents? You said 10 cents?
the 16-ounce for 10 cents. By that time, I had no money because I spent all my money out there. And I said, Lord, I was like, why? And so she got some, and I got the extra for her because she wanted I think 25 or 30 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
She had paid for. So I went and got her. So when I went back there, I said, "Well, where's the water?" So this lady said, "It's in that box." And you had to dig because they had Poland Spring and they had something else. And I went in there digging. And whatever was on, I didn't care if dirt was on. My hands was like black by the time I got up there. So I thought I had 30 because that's what I had left was $3. So I said, well, let me go up here. So the lady says, they said when you buy a certain amount, you get a discount. So
Hmm.
they took 30 cents off, but I had paid for it already and I had 3 extra. So the lady said, well, you can have that. I'll pay for that for you. I was like, what? I said, thank you. So I looked at my niece and stuck out my tongue at her. I got blessed with 3 extra. We was laughing. We were having fun. We was laughing. So I just
Wow.
praise the Lord for that. So I was actually a few days out from being on my way home, and it's gone now, but I just thank God for you. And I was feeling better since I was out there in Pennsylvania. I did more walking and more moving, and she had an operation, so I had to help her. So I was so glad to get out of New York City to a different place, and it's so beautiful out there in Pennsylvania. And her garden is beautiful. She's planting so many things. I can't tell you what she's planting because it's a lot.
Awesome.
But I never knew asparagus grew so quickly, because in 2 days it grew from 2 inches to 6 inches, and I was amazed at that. And so I really enjoyed myself. And I just wanted to say also, I pray when I hear people, when I'm on the line, I was praying about the raccoons. I was praying about the young man with his kidneys, the lady with diabetes. And I'll let you know that I am a prayer warrior on a prayer line. And I do pray. And I do write you down. When I'm near my notebook, I just write it down who needs prayer. And so I just want to thank you for that opportunity. But I would like everyone, including you, sir, to please pray for my finances and my little business that I started. I crochet little items. So if you could pray for me, this is Lady. Thank you for the time, everybody.
Hey,
all right, lady.
Everybody come off mute for Lady. Yes, come off mute. Come on. Give her a hand.
Congratulations, lady.
Prayers
Thank
up.
you.
Congratulations.
Prayers up.
Great
Thank you
work.
for your
Yes.
prayers.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for your prayers.
Great job, lady. Great job.
Yes, great story, and
Great
definitely we lift you up in prayer, Lady, that your new business is a success and is nothing
Yes.
but the success, and God's blessings is all around you, pressed down, shaking, and overflowing. How about that? Keep it in mind. We pray for
Do
you.
you have an Instagram, social media?
I do have an Instagram.
Okay. Do you have a website and everything, or is it just the Instagram right now? Do you have a
No,
website?
I just have Instagram right now. My niece helped me put up an Instagram.
Sure.
So it's AUNTY Z and the number 7. AUNTY Z and the number 7. V like Victor.
Okay.
And the number 7. And you see a little a red and black crocheted mushroom in the picture.
Okay, so tell everybody what you're doing. What is your business? It's crocheting?
Well, yes, I do crochet. I crochet different items. I crochet hats. I crochet scarves right now. I'm crocheting bookmarks. A young lady wants to order some bookmarks from me. And so if you want a large order of small things like that, you have to give me at least 6 months in advance. If you want a large group of different things, I do key rings, and I'm getting ready to explore into clothes. My niece does most like the clothes stuff, so she has an Instagram as well.
Okay. Now, lady, if you don't mind, if you want to, you can put your number out there if you want to. It's up to you. Okay. Would you like for people to contact you through your number, or you have a maybe an email address that people can contact you?
Okay. So you know what I'll do? I'll contact Mr. Bill, and I'll give him all that information.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. So, all right. We just want to support you in whatever way we can. Okay.
You know how to get to me, right, lady?
Pardon me?
You know how to get to me, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right.
I trust and believe. I got everything, and I want to thank you guys so very much. And I always spread Dr. Paul's page on my Facebook and every place I can spread it. And I've been telling people about the family tree, and I've been telling them about Word Radio. So God willing, I pray that they take heed and they come on and they enjoy listening to how to heal their body.
Why is it so much?
Yes. Thank you so much. We appreciate you and continue to do your great work. Okay. All right.
I'll put it back. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
God bless
much.
you.
All right. God bless you now.
You
All
got
right.
it. You
Somebody
got it.
mute yourself. Mute yourself. Everybody mute yourself. You
Let's
should be
see.
muting.
This,
Make sure you mute
how
yourself.
much
All
is
right.
it with just the
That's
coconut
Yvette.
water?
Yvette, mute
That
yourself.
Yvette. I got her. I got her.
It's
Yep.
right there.
I
Yep.
got her. I got
Right
it.
there. It's like
And
so.
Katie.
Okay, and also Kenny got it.
There you go.
All right, so we're gonna now open up the lines. Anyone last person, last time? Anyone have any more testimonies they want to share? Anybody?
I have a testimony.
Okay, Mark, I got you, buddy. How you doing over there?
Yes.
Mark,
I'm doing great,
Mark
Dr. Paul.
Kenzie is in the house.
First, giving honor to God, giving me the strength of having MS for 23 years, bedridden, and God brought me up out of that bed, and here I am doing better than a lot of things dealing with MS. And I finally took another assessment with Dr. Paul, and when I stepped in the office, it was like something overcame me. I just lost everything. I don't know what it was. And I need for you to explain, if you don't mind, because I know other people like me is trying to deal with this MS. And if they follow instructions of what I did, maybe they might get over the hump just like I did, because I'm doing things beyond my wildest dreams that I never ever crossed dealing with MS, because I think I chased it early, and Dr. Paul put me on a nutrient early. And every time, and I thank God, every time when I take MRIs, and when I do take MRIs, I take kelp to build my lungs so I can deal with that. And every time I go to the hospital and they took x-rays of my lungs, they said, "Oh, you got strong lungs." And I said, "Thank you for that." But I know other people are dealing with this, and if you can explain to them what I did on this assessment, Dr. Paul, I definitely will appreciate
With
that from the
your
bottom of my
permission,
heart.
only with your permission, I'm gonna share with
Yes,
you. You have your
yes,
permission.
that's why.
Okay,
That's why I
first of
wait till
all,
all the testimonies.
absolutely. So I just want to say, everybody, before we get started, I want everybody to get off their phone and just say thank you, Mark. Give him a congratulations. Mark is doing an incredible job.
Congratulations,
When
Mark.
I say
Give it up, Mark.
Great job.
Congratulations,
Mark.
Mark.
You're an
I
inspiration.
appreciate that
yes,
from the bottom of my heart.
Congratulations,
I
Mark.
have
every
worked
day.
so hard. I
Hard
know
work.
prayers work.
Yes,
Thank you,
I know
Mark.
prayer works.
Keep up the
yes,
hard work.
Congratulations.
yes.
Prayer is working all over this body. I'm telling you
Now,
that. Everybody.
yes, and I want to say Mark's numbers came back astounding. I mean, his numbers, there's some things, of course, we still got to work on, but based on where his numbers were versus where they are now are amazing, which means that when you look at all of the numbers and the trends, where he went from 2022 to 2026, that's where we have, his charted record. I'm going to tell you, he doesn't look like a person that's gone through what he's gone through. You would look at his numbers and say, no, this person can't be possibly the same person. But Mark, I have to commend you, my brother. You are applying the principle. Mark came in and bought his old pharmacy, pharmacy of herbs. He bought his herbal pharmacy of everything that he's taken. And let me tell you, his numbers did incredibly better, which means his endothelial blood pressure was down. Everything when they talk about the autonomic, because remember, he's been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. So that means autonomic disruption. Guess what? We don't see any autonomic disruption anymore.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
No,
Yes,
All
none.
right.
sir.
That's what's up,
No,
Thank
man.
you,
his
God.
system
There's
is
nothing
almost
but God.
is literally almost perfect. His system is perfect now that he's
It's
been
a
doing this thing.
miracle.
Not even close to being off balance. So he's in the rebuilding stage right now, but no autonomic disruption, even in his back. I want to give shout outs to Dr. Lenny. We gotta get with you, Doc. That was the last thing I told him. I said, you got to get
He's
back
been
over
ducking
to
me, Doc.
Dr.
He's been ducking
Lenny.
me.
He been ducking you. That's what I
He's
said.
been ducking me.
He been ducking you.
No, I wasn't ducking. No.
Yeah,
I would talk to you, Dr. Liddy. I would never.
yeah, you got caught. You got caught because Doc's
I
online now.
I
You
give you
online now.
I
You caught.
You know where I'm at, buddy.
Yeah. So I want to say, as far as pseudomotor, Mark's pseudomotor, which is the sweat glands are moving, everything from the neuropathy, all those things, everything that was showing out of balance is back in balance. So, Mark, I can only commend you, my
Yeah,
brother,
man.
since
See?
you've been with us. You know, you've been part of the documentary. You were in my son's documentary also. You are doing an incredible work, and I say keep the path. Make sure that you're documenting all your information on your side. I can't wait till your book comes out, buddy. I'm
Yeah,
serious. I
buddy.
can't
I know
wait till
that's
your
right,
book
man.
comes out. You know,
God
because
and you are building my body back up where it's supposed to be.
well, God be the glory. All right, everybody,
God be
one
the
more
glory.
time. Let's get
Yeah,
Mark a
man.
hand, y'all. One more
Congratulations,
time.
Mark.
Let's
Yes,
get
sir,
Mark a
buddy.
Great
hand.
job,
Yeah,
Mark.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Thank you much.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Mark.
man. Yeah,
A
buddy.
miracle.
Congratulations.
What a
Mark, keep it
miracle.
up.
Walking
Keep it up.
miracle right there. That's a walking miracle
Yes,
right there, y'all. That's right.
thank
We
you.
just, but the main thing I got to keep marking on is his thinking, right? No stinking thinking,
Well,
No
right,
stinking
Mark?
thinking.
No
yes,
stinking
yes,
Wow,
thinking, man.
wow.
Don't
yes,
stinking
yes.
thinking. All right.
I get it. Yes.
All right. Let's see. It's about 5 after 8. Is there another testimony, or shall we go into the questions Q&A? Anybody have another one? If not, Big B, take it away there, buddy. Who do you
All right,
have?
man. As a matter of fact, when I was a Linda says I keep losing my voice, coughing up massive amounts of phlegm, and I had very irritating cough. I realized that I was experiencing acid reflux in my throat when I sleep. I started gargling with baking powder in warm water. Is there a suitable treatment, or should I be doing something else? It really resolved my symptoms.
Well, yeah, well, you have to get with those herbs, and I would recommend hot, teas, especially the mullein teas, things like that. Not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. Herbs like the mullein, okay, are good specifically for the lungs. Also, the olive leaf, okay, olive leaf, things like yerba, YERBA. Also, horehound. These are the herbs that you would take, not necessarily all of them, just one. Just pick one and you work with it. But that deals with specifically phlegm. That means also if there's something that's building up with phlegm, that means something's got to go. Your body's detecting some kind of toxicity level. So make sure you're not, nothing thick, nothing creamy, nothing poured slow. Stay off all dairy products. Those are the problem things that cause a lot of mucus buildup. Remember, mucus at the end of the day is not a bad thing. People think mucus is bad. No, mucus is the transient system for removing waste out of your body. So when you see it, first thing you should start to take is the amount. Second thing is color. What color is it? So if it's white, that means it's first level. Second level would be what? What color is the second level, y'all? Come on. What's the second level?
Yellow.
Yellow, right. And then if it's getting thicker, and you have to get rid of the toxicity, and the body says, well, there's something in here is really strong. I got to remove it. I got to thicken it up. So how would the body thicken up to move it out? What would it do? What would it do?
Water.
Pulls water. Yes, pulls more water, dries it up, makes it more dehydrated. Now it's going to thicken up, and then it turns what? What color it turns after that? Green. Right. So we went from white to yellow to green. Now, when it's green, that usually means active virus. That's why if somebody spit next to you and it's looking like green, you better put your sneaks on and start running.
Get your sneaks out.
on. And get moving. That's active virus. So that means when you're taking these herbs, they're dealing with bacterial, viral, fungal, and parasitic. Now, I will say one more thing. some people are having this respiratory virus that's going on. There is respiratory that's going on too. Big B, we talked about this on the family tree about a couple of weeks, but
yes,
also on the
you're right,
green hour, and we talked about it on my show. So here's the thing: whenever you're looking at this, there's a very stubborn fungus going on. There's a fungus going on, so you got to be careful. So oregano oil is excellent for fungus. So whenever you see fungus sort of gets there you get a little sort of scratchiness in the throat. Yep, some people are taking things like the bacteria, like the golden seal root and all those things, and it's still kind of hanging around. It may be fungal. So that means watch your dairy products. No dairy products. Got it? No dairy products at all. Stay away from it. No oatmeal. No oatmeal. Got it? So all those things are thick, creamy, and pour slow. You got it? All right. Okay, Big B, what you got there?
All right, Dr. Latoya says, Dr. Ball, question. If we naturally produce formaldehyde in our bodies, then why do we need an additional formaldehyde and the vaccine injected into our bodies?
Now,
I know there's a small dose, but why do we need additional formaldehyde?
That's something you got to ask the allopathic industry on that one. I don't have nothing to do with that. Yeah, formaldehyde is something that they use as a preservative. You got it?
Yeah.
Used to preserve bodies. Do you know that they put formaldehyde also in those preserved fruit drinks that you buy in the store? They found formaldehyde in Naked. You know that Naked? You know that drink? Yeah. They also found formaldehyde in all the frozen foods, all the French fries that you get in the frozen food section. Yeah, formaldehyde. So wait a minute. So my question is, if it's formaldehyde, what does formaldehyde do? It preserves. Got it? So if you're preserving, then when you actually eat this, what do you think it's doing to you?
Preserving
in your gut. Yeah, preserving it, dries it out. So I can't answer that question because that's a question for the people that are doing that. That's like saying, Frankenstein, why you make a monster?
Well, don't you know?
I don't know.
That's why undertakers use it.
That's right. It preserves the body. All right. Okay, go ahead, Big B.
All right, Dr. B, we'll go up in the corner and catch Karam now. Those are all the questions over on the side. So, Karam, you there, my friend?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening.
What's up, brother? My brother.
All right. All right. All's good. All's good. Few things. I got my Vulcan ball.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
You knew look by his face.
I knew he had something.
Yeah, I got my Vulcan. Oh, that's not it. But I got my Vulcan ball that the young man a few weeks ago recommended.
Yeah.
And actually was just using it now. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, I like to thank Bill for the Hay Pocket, because I got my Hay Pocket. And man, I used that thing. I went to my state attorney twice, the second time being last night, and I sat this down and recorded the conversation, the seminars. And man, that AI generated this, so I guess I was using some more water, like Dr. Paul mentioned earlier. But this thing is great, and that attorney is now looking into getting one for himself and his paralegal. So this thing generates, summarizes everything, and I wanted to thank Bill for that.
Sure, man.
Yes, all right. Shout out to Karen, Big B over there. Give Big B a hand also for doing his referrals. Yes.
All right. Yes, man. All you gotta look out for his family, man. That's what it's all about.
He's the man. All love.
So
what is that called? The card you have in your
It's called the Pocket.
The Pocket.
H-E-Y Pocket. Hay Pocket.
Yeah, Hay Pocket.
What does it do?
HayPocket.com.
It summarizes something?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could Google it, and it'll just go to HayPocket.com. It'll tell you. It'll record and summarize. AI summarizes whatever's recorded.
Listen, guys. Also, not only does it do it, on the table, you can also attach it to the back of your phone. If you flip the switch on the side of it, flip it up, it will also record your phone calls the same way.
Exactly. Okay. So very good. So health related matter. Oh, and two people, Nita and someone else, were mentioning about there were raccoons and all that stuff. But I'll save that for next week. My story with mindset.
Okay.
So, but the health question is sarcoidosis.
Sarcoidosis.
Sarcoidosis. Have a friend found out he has sarcoidosis, and he says his valves were not coordinating. He was operating at 40% of his capacity. His pulse was at 40 BPM. He felt no pain. He feels winded when going up the stairs. He went to a rheumatologist. It begins in his lungs and goes to a different soft tissue, autoimmune. And I know every time you hear that word autoimmune, but he said autoimmune spreads to his heart, which is why he had the malfunction of the valves. He's working and fully functional, and he took a genetic test. So I told him I would record your response and queue it up for him and send it to him via email. Any suggestions?
Absolutely. Well, sarcoidosis, definitely you got to look at blood. You remember I say any autoimmune, you got to go to the blood. That's what it is. It's the blood needs cleansing. And in most cases, we all need a cleanse. I always say for someone with sarcoidosis, I would always ask them, where do they work? Or where was their profession that they're working in? Tend to see a lot of issues that were exposed to a lot of things. As far as that would, remember, anything you breathe in, just like it touches your skin, anything touches skin is in your bloodstream in 28 seconds, but it's actually also absorbed through the lungs, through the air. So it goes immediately to the blood system. So what I would say is first, clean the blood. Make sure, I'm sure you told him about the water first. His water's got to be spot on. What kind of water was he taking, by the way? Was he taking good water? What was the water he's taking?
It's a good, actually, I sent him the list of waters before the class, and he actually said he's drinking spring water, but he said it is 365 spring water.
Okay, now that may be the good one because, quiet as it kept, 365 from this longs is CJ Roxanne. That's the Crystal Geyser, believe it or not. That is the Crystal Geyser. As long as it says CG Roxanne on the label on the back, that's actually the white label version of Crystal Geyser, but sold through Whole Foods. So that's good. So the next thing is half the body weight in ounces. He's got to be spot on with his water. That means half the body weight in ounces, and he can't go anything less. Okay, so make sure he's spot on with that. Next thing we look for is blood cleansing. Whenever you're looking at blood cleansing, I would have to be able to see where his numbers are, but just in traditional things that you would take would be blood cleansers. The one that comes to mind immediately when you're dealing with sarcoidosis definitely is the Pau d'Arco. P-A-U apostrophe A-R-C-O. Pau d'Arco. See, Pau d'Arco is a bark. It's a Brazilian bark that grows in the trees in the rainforest in Brazil, but it's very well known for being a cancer scavenger, but it also deals with autoimmune issues because it cleans the liver very well. And not only with cleaning the liver, but it has the ability to build the system while it's detoxing at the same time. Not a lot of herbs out there do that, or they'll do one or the other. But this one, Pau d'Arco, is one of those special ones. So I would look in the direction of those type things: Pau d'Arco, burdock root, definitely yellow dock, milk thistles. All those are things that help to restore that. At the same time, I would ask if these are on any medications, because a lot of times medications can bring that immune system down. So green drinks, heavily. You got to get to green drinks, water, and a good blood cleanser. That's what we would go for. But have him give me a call if he's interested, and I can help him out. I can help him out with a phone call. If he's outside, where's he located?
Georgia.
Yeah, definitely just tell him to give my number. I can do a phone consultation with him. I can help him along that journey, okay?
Yes, sir. All right. Okay, that's it for me tonight.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Give
buddy.
Karam a
Get in and
hand
get
over
out.
there, y'all, for being the ambassador over there. He's making it happen. Let's give him a hand. Shout out, shout out, shout out.
And Dr.
Get up,
Paul,
Karen.
there's one thing I wanted to
Karen.
mention for Karen. When you had mentioned to check to see what medications he's on,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of doctors will put them on steroids,
Mm-hmm.
and that may be a no-no, because
Yeah.
it will make some of the other things ineffective.
Yeah, yeah. Like I
Yeah.
said, you be doing one thing. We call that splitting the fence. So you be trying to do one thing, but it's always knocking you down. So it's their approach to medicine. It's the allopathic approach. So you have to sort of manage that well, just like Neitha's saying. That's why I said you gotta probe a little bit further whenever you're dealing with any autoimmune. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
All right. Now, Big B, before you go
Yeah, buddy.
anywhere, I got something
Sure,
I
man.
want to talk to y'all about. All right.
Okay.
Now, y'all ready for this? All right. I want y'all to get your pens and pads for you. We're going to take a little quick break for here. And I want you to just listen to this. Now, there's been a lot of talk lately, and it's going around, but I want to sort of clear up some of the things that are happening with the information on how it's being presented. Get it? Because there's like you will see on social media a lot of things about cheese. Okay, cheese. Now, I want to say this. Did you know? Got your pens and pads ready? Y'all ready for this, right? Say yay if you got your pens ready. Yay.
Yeah.
All right, just checking. Just
Yes.
checking this mic
Yes.
because I don't have to
Yay.
keep saying this. All right.
Yes.
Did you know that approximately 90% of the U.S. cheese uses this thing called F as in Frank, P as in Paul, C as in Charlie? It's a fermentation produced chymosin is what it's called. And it's called FPC. Now, this is actually a genetically modified enzyme, and it was developed by Pfizer in the 1990s.
Oh my God! Here
Do
they
y'all
go
hear
again.
this now? Do y'all
Here
hear
they
this?
go again.
In 1990s, and it was used to coagulate milk. So this is actually applied to 90% of the cheese in all our U.S. right now. Got
That's
it?
why no other countries want it.
That's exactly. So that's why everybody's having these digestive issues. It's a genetic modification. But key word here, key word, fermentation produced. Got it? Remember, natural cheese uses the rennet. Remember the rennet? Anybody know about rennet? Okay, so that's actually used because it clumps things together. But that comes from the inside of a calf's belly or sometimes the lamb's belly, and you mix it with, the milk and it curdles it. It brings it in to lock it in to eventually it turns hard and it's cheese, right? So that's natural animal rennet. Got it? That's natural rennet. But now they came up with a genetically modified version of rennet. And that this lab-made enzyme is produced by what's called GMO microbes. Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. This is too important. You gotta mute yourself, okay? Now, this thing is so deep because you probably say, well, wait a minute. If 90% of the American-made cheese, including cheddar, mozzarella, have this process in it, maybe this is what's causing all the issues with digestion. Remember, it's blocking the gut. Scientists genetically modified. Here's how they did it. They modified it by modifying E. coli or yeast fungi. Inserting the cow's genes into them to produce this thing called chymosin enzyme. Now, the microbes are killed and the enzyme is purified before it's used. So the labeling, the FDA classified this as generally recognized as safe. Grass. That's what they call it. I'm going to call it something else, but I can't say it right now. But here's the wow. 1996, Pfizer sold this cheese-making division to C.H.R. Hansen, which continues to supply the enzyme to the dairy producers. Do y'all see what's going on? So this is what I'm saying. A lot of people are having these issues. So what you got to do is, here's what I want to give you the heads up on. So there is 90% being used, but there's still that 10% that's still available. So I want you to start to look for organic if you got to do it. I always say, if you're going to do cheese, don't do it. Got it? Because it's blocking up too many people. So if you got to do it, the ones you're looking for is USDA certified organic cheese. It's usually the use of genetically modified enzymes is this thing called FPC. You want to make sure it says no FPC. Got it? That's what you're looking for. I hope y'all writing this down.
Stand for something?
Okay, let me finish through it and then I ask questions. I'll give you questions, okay? So look for the cheese labeled traditional rennet. Got it? Traditional rennet. RENNET. Got it? Or it may also say animal rennet. Or it may also say verified non-GMO or vegetarian products. Okay, that's the best thing that we have going for us right now. But y'all see what's going on. So fresh cheeses, certain soft cheeses like ricotta, cottage cheese may be made with acid coagulation rather than rennet. So you always want to read that. So just if you're in that area, you remember I've told y'all, you got to watch the cheese now. The dairy is just too dangerous. And then we haven't even added the part about the RBGH or the RBGHT. See, that's a whole nother thing. So you can see how these things are having in your gut. You have good and bad bacteria having their way trying to figure this thing out. And you got all this confusion going on. You know, stuff that's not real. We got E. coli, yeast, fungus, all this stuff, fermentation, pH is way off. Wow. This is what's going. So make sure you look for those things. But they're sliding it in under this recognized FDA classified as grass, generally recognized as safe. Be careful. Got it? So I want y'all to keep that in mind. Check the cheese. Anything you got to do it. Just go plant-based if you got to go at all. Got it? But traditional rennet, animal rennet, you know, verified non-GMO, those are the things that you want to look for. Okay? Just want to give you all that side piece. Now, you have a question? Okay. Somebody had a question?
No, I had asked, do you know what does that FPC stand for?
Yeah, it's actually it's called fermentation produce chymosin. CHYMOSIN. That's what it stands for. Fermentation produce chymosin. And that's the actual fermentation of what they did to it. It's a real, I mean, when you get into what FPC is, it gets even more Frankenstein. I mean, it's really something that I would think that, you know, you say to yourself, like, how is it that we're even letting them get away with this stuff? Because this is stuff that, of course, they're going to present it to the food industry and say, well, hey, you know what? This is actually something that's going to save you money. You know, and with that being the case, you know, what dairy producer is not going to go for it? Yeah, if it can get my bottom dollar down, you know, my line, and that can save me money, then actually it's going to help. So if you punch in FPC, okay, that's what it's called. Replaces traditional animal rennet. That's what it's doing. And that's the foundation for a lot of what's in these dairy, of why the dairy's been messing people up. I truly believe that. So you got to think about yourself. How do you feel when you have some cheese? Does the backup's kind of bad? Does it give you gas? Give you bloating? All that stuff? Yep. Make you tired all the time when you take it. Next day? Yep. That's usually a lack of assimilation issues. And everything they use that in, which is anything that has rennet. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. All right. Any questions to that?
All right, then Nita, you're up, and then after that, Rhea. Nita?
Hey, and Grand Risings, everyone. First of all, Dr. Paul, and to the family, you may not remember, but there was a member of our family tree. Her name, and I got permission to do this. Her name was May Bridgeford. She used to be on. She lived in Atlanta. She was in Philadelphia, lived in Atlanta. And her brother was a patient of ours when my daughter was working on her doing the agency. So he was a patient of mine. But she passed away yesterday morning.
Oh,
I'm so
This
sorry.
morning.
I'm
She
sorry to
passed away
hear.
this morning. She was here in Philadelphia. I've been was on the phone with her brother, um, advocating for him because he had been calling me prior to.
Mm-hmm.
She was in multi-system failure, and he was just distraught and didn't know what to do. So I was somewhat counseling him. And then yesterday, a prayer team that I know prayed with him, and he texted me and said she passed this morning, and he thanked me because he said the prayer helped him. So I just
Yes.
want to let everyone know.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Our prayers go out to the family. May, what's May's last name again?
Bridgeford.
Bridgeford and the Bridgeford
And
family.
her brother was on a few times. His name is Maurice
Oh,
Okay.
yes, I remember that.
Okay.
Mhm. I
Yes,
remember
yes,
that. Mhm.
yes. Our deepest condolences to the family and to you and all those that are in the family that, our deepest condolences. And, it's interesting that you got together when she came to Philly. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That everything happened right here. So we say gathering of the saints right now. We grab our hands around her, and the angels protect them as they go through all that they have to do through, and that they get through this passing with peacefully. All right. So deepest condolences. All right.
Yes. The next question is Dr. Paul. Because
Mm-hmm.
I remember you stating a while back, I happened to be speaking to someone, and they're doing herbs, and they were telling me about this herb. I didn't get the name of the actual herb, but she felt it was pretty good because it contained so many other herbs. I couldn't even keep count, and plus so many things it was good for. And I said, oh my gosh, I remember Dr. Paul talked about that. You
So
think it has all those herbs and it's supposed to help, but wouldn't it confuse the body?
Yeah, wait, now it's a combination of herbs
It's a
or
combination, and she called off about 15 herbs
Oh,
this
wow.
item had. And it
now
helped with everything that
now the only thing that has combinations that I would probably even put out there would probably be a tonic. Like like a bitters tonic, like a black seed tonic, or something like that. That's the only thing that does combinations. Is you that, or you got also the old Indian wild cherry bark syrup, or in this case, it would be Dr. Tiara's cherry bark syrup. See, those are the only combination herbs that are all in one, or like a Mary Ruth or something like that. Maybe Mary Ruth, because those are lymphatic formulas. That's the only combinations that we look at. So, yeah, maybe if she can bring that up, like maybe I can figure out which one she's talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is, I would like to ask for those, because we did our first podcast on the cholesterol. We're getting ready to do another presentation. It's all ready. We just have to get with Bill so we can do it. But I know many people have not seen it because I'm asking for feedback on the one we did on cholesterol. And I've been sending it to a few of the family tree members who have called me, and I've been sending it to outside friends.
Okay.
So for those of you who have not seen it, it's easy for me because I have it in my email. I'm going to put my phone number in, and you send me your email, and I will definitely just send it to you because I would love to get feedback on that.
Absolutely. And I would say also, Big B, can you put that on, can you upload that to, you can upload it, won't you just upload that to either YouTube or or any of the Facebook.
Yeah,
Can you
I can
do
do
that?
that. Sure.
Yeah, go ahead and just do
Sure.
that. I would
I can do
upload
that.
that and then see people. Then more people can see it on Facebook or whatever their platforms
Okay,
are,
sure. I
and
can do
then
that.
they can also give feedback right on the taglines. So I
Okay,
think
do
that's
that.
important. So definitely we want to support this. We say the tree is expanding. That's right. So with the
It
Yeah, it
tree
is.
is.
expanding, we need the support, y'all. So I want
And
y'all to
those
go there and make sure when Big B puts that up there, make sure you supporting that. Yes, absolutely.
and those who have seen it,
Mm-hmm.
they said this was really good. We need more information like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I happened to do some thinking and assessing questions that a lot of the family tree members had, and
Mm-hmm.
said, where do we need to go? And I had told my sister, and also Dr. Burton agreed to be a part of
Oh,
our
okay,
podcast.
great.
Mm-hmm.
All
He's
right.
Mm-hmm.
going to be on the next one and he'll be on others. He said, I'd love to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great,
So
great.
we did name the group. I named the group, and you'll see the group is going to be called the Burton Professionals.
Okay, the Burton Professionals. All right,
Woo
I
woo!
like that.
Yes,
Woo! That's
yes.
right. That's right.
You know,
Because
Hey,
let me
hey,
I
tell
y'all, and
you.
I get to hang out with all them smart people. Hallelujah.
Because I said, man, when y'all were young, that must have been some kind
I
of
can
household
imagine
when
that
y'all was little.
household.
When y'all were little.
oh gosh. When we were little, it was, oh my goodness. It was
Oh
just,
my goodness.
it
So
was wild though.
yes. So that's a true blessing, true blessing.
Yes,
It
indeed,
is.
Please
indeed.
It
continue
is.
to do that work. We have to have the messages out and tell the truth. It's important that all levels tell the truth on all levels and get the information out because people are still quietly suffering.
Yeah, man. Don't you
And,
know
and
it?
and I'd say that, and I may sound like a broken record, but I'm going to tell you, I see it every day. I am on the front line.
Oh
So
yeah. Yes,
when
you
I
are.
see it, and I'm trying to tell y'all, I get into the minds of the people and what they're doing and what they're battling with. I have people that deal with all kinds of mental aspects of how do I deal with this? Because remember, we have to get it from the side of both allopathic and naturopathic. It's important.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You got to see
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
both sides. And that's why Dr. Burton and Dr. Clarenda and Neetha are excellent on that because they can actually start to tie in some of the things that you're thinking and what you're seeing. And what we see here on both sides, you got to know how to coexist together. But now get the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is we're going to do this, and this is what you really need to concentrate on as opposed to what you've
Mm-hmm.
been taught. So we got to change the dialogue, and that's what's good about it. So definitely, Big B, when you drop that, maybe you want to send out a email blast with everybody and just send it
Sure,
to them
man. I can do
again.
that.
Yeah, make sure we
Mm-hmm.
get that and support that. And shout out to
Yeah.
Dr. Burton. Also, Dr. Burton, is his book doing well? I got his book. I used to
I
keep his book around here, right here next to me.
Yeah,
I
and a
got
lot
two
of
of
the
them.
information comes from his book.
Yeah.
I told him I have 10 more pages.
Yes.
And he told me, he said, yeah. I said, I'm almost finished. He said, yeah, but your great grandson, who was 9, finished it. I think he
Nine.
got one up on
Just to
you.
let you know. Just to let you know.
But
That's
where we're
right. They didn't
going,
put the pressure on you. You didn't put the pressure on.
I said, but Dr. Paul, with the group, where my feeling was a lot of us, yes, we have a lack of knowledge because we don't understand. And part
Right.
of it, we don't know how our bodies work.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
You
Yeah.
need to know how your bodies work. So that's
Mm-hmm.
what we're starting with. And this next podcast is going to be about the kidneys.
Yeah. There you go.
So,
All right. So keep us up to date how
okay,
that's going.
we
Okay.
sure will.
Absolutely. Okay.
Okay,
Anyone else?
Dr.
What do you have? Hey, Big B,
Yeah,
let's go. Let's before you go anywhere.
yeah,
Do you have anybody on Facebook? I just want to make sure we're getting everybody on Facebook
yeah.
side.
As a
Anything
matter of
on the
fact,
Facebook
hold
side?
on one second
Shout
here.
outs to Facebook over there. If you're on like right now, and we're up about 120 folks online right now with us, at least
Yeah, on
121 or
Facebook,
so,
Andrea,
21,
you got
23,
Renee on
24.
there,
Mm-hmm.
and let's see, Mary Louise Kim Howard is on
Mm-hmm.
Facebook.
All right. Shout
You got
out, y'all.
Alfred Stone and
All
oh
right.
man,
All
there's a
right.
whole bunch of Denise Nasia Butler is on Facebook.
Okay.
Barbara Breeze is on Facebook. Joey Gilfellen and Clancy Smith is on Facebook. Rosalind Allen is on Facebook.
All right,
There's
all
a whole
right.
bunch of folk there, man.
Excellent, excellent. Keep
Okay.
that up. Keep that up. That's right.
Shailene Powell says she'd be interested in seeing the cholesterol video. So Shailene, send a request to make a video Comcast. I'm sorry, mechavideo@gmail.com, and I'll forward it over to Nitha. Okay.
Okay.
So make sure you pay attention to that. All right.
All right. Okay. All right.
All right. I think it was Joyce Brown. She had a couple of questions up there that we missed. Joyce, are you still on? If so, maybe you can ask your questions. If not, in the meantime, I know Cecilia had ones that had is there an herb for Chiara malformation?
Yeah.
Chiari, Chiara malformation. Cecilia,
Okay.
you there?
Is somebody
I know
there?
she's still there. She is. Celia, go ahead.
I'm here. That was my question.
Okay, say that again. What was it again?
Is there an herb for a Chiari malformation?
Oh, Chiari. Okay.
Okay, you're talking about that's a defect, right? It's a defect. Brain.
In
talking
your
about brain.
brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, well, that's not just an herb for that. You got to go deep with that person and assess them properly to see what's going on. So if you have a structural issue, something's been going on for a long time. And then from there, I would suggest them to get an assessment because, you're dealing with anything you're dealing with the brain and brain activity and any growth or anything structural that's happening, you got to be on point with that. That's always food choices. Parasitic activity comes into mind, so you have to go deep with that. That's a probing assessment, where you have to see what's going on with the person and also what procedures they've had in the past and where are they now. Okay, so is this somebody that you know or someone that's
It's me actually.
Oh, okay. So with this, I would say come on in and get an assessment before we can do anything, okay? And then we'll move forward because that's going to be something that looks at your diet, food choices, things like that, blood pressure, medication you're taking. You have to assume everything when you're dealing with that, okay? I would say that, anytime you're dealing with that, do you have any symptoms right now? Things like headaches, migraines, dizziness,
painful dizzy spells. Yeah.
Yeah, vertigo, things like that.
No vertigo, just painful dizzy spells.
Okay, so I would say definitely come on in and get an assessment, and we can go into deeper with that. Okay. Now, I can tell you traditionally, just for the folks that are listening, some of the things that, not your situation, but just in general, we say not to diagnose, treat, kill, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. Herbs that are used traditionally for structural issues with things with cerebellum, anything dealing with the brain in general, or growth. One of the ones that we go to is Gotu Kola. Gotu Kola, Gotu. Second word cola, Kola. Gotu Kola. Okay. Gotu Kola has the ability to sort of balance that whole triangle. We call it the grand triangle, the pineal, pituitary, hypothalamus, and the energy that goes into that. Because one is growth and development, one is endocrine system, but all of this is happening in a happy balance in that grand triangle. So we try to start with that, and then we try to bring down the numbers, as far as growth, okay, or any structural issues. But that's what comes to mind automatically when we talk about brain, okay, and also Bacopa too, Bacopa, Bacopa, okay. And sometimes we look at Bacopa because Bacopa has the ability to deal with the left and the right hemispheres of the brain. It's an aquatic, so that means that it's found on land and sea, but it's excellent for allowing the brain to get that energy back to the left and right hand side. Of course, you remember left and right means male and female. So with that, we know that sometimes any types of issues with the brain has a lot to do with imbalance. So sometimes that balance is off. So that's where we start with herbs like that traditionally. Ginkgo has been used also for that. But like I said, we would have to see where things are and then we'll move forward. Okay. So I'll hopefully see you soon. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, see.
Thank you.
I found Joyce's questions. How does iron affect the kidneys? That's Joyce Brown's question.
Depends on what kind of iron you got.
Joyce, you there?
Kind of
I know
iron.
she's there because I see her. Joyce, you go. Can you unmute? You muted, Joyce. Can you unmute yourself? Joyce, you're talking, but you're not on. But you're not unmute. You got to unmute yourself. Can you see that? Can you see where to unmute yourself?
Okay, that's all right. Well, I can sort of jump. I can just jump in. Remember, it depends on what type of iron. I always say if you're going to do something with iron, get it in balance. Because it's a vital part. Vital part of the kidney processing is that it has proper amounts of iron, because that's what the kidneys use to actually deal with damage and things like that. It helps to repair things. But you get it in its balance, which means you get it from something like a comfrey or like a alfalfa. Okay, remember that quadranus lumborum? Remember that? Not the I'm glad his name landed. That's the wrong one. This one I'm thinking about something totally different. When we talk about the cissus quadrangularis.
Cissus quadrangularis.
There you go. There you go. There you go. So there's a lot of information up here, man.
Still scarred from those sunflowers.
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm sorry.
He's still scarred from those sunflowers.
You know what? Because I was just talking about somebody with the quadratus lumborum. They're going to be coming your way today, man, and probably tomorrow. And I was telling them how much I said when Doc had me, I was so tied up, and that's been on my brain. So when I said cissus quadrangularis, it sounds like quadratus lumborum.
What?
It's real quick that we're having a sunflower thing, like planting sunflowers and to get out to people, part of our anniversary thing. And I was thinking of you because of your situation. You were holding out on me and didn't tell me about that sunflower stuff, but these won't dehydrate you. You put these in the ground, let them grow.
Yeah, there you go, Doc. There you go. I was eating too many sunflower seeds, man, and I was tightened up. I was so tight, man. I remember I called Doc on the Monday, and I never called nobody on the Monday. I said, Doc, you got me. I was in so much pain, but I knew it was water. At the end of the day, it was water. How about that? So, Doc, just chime in for a second, man. We haven't heard from you in a little bit, man. What's going on over there, man? You got things going on? What's that?
Just running, man. Just running, trying to keep up with these kiddos and
yes.
Shout out, keeping them.
Yes. Shout out to the family and everything, man. Keep us up to date with anything going on, man. Anything that you have, any drives, anything going on?
We're doing a couple things like community event coming up in Roxborough there for they have the spring concert festival thing, Mother's Day weekend, and then we got Jason coming back in to do the breath work. He's doing some non-sleep energy type work. I haven't done that, but it's a different little twist on what he's done in the past with the breath work and the cold plunge in May. So I got to get an email out on that. I'm just trying to stay afloat here, man.
I know, man. It's a lot going on, buddy. We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
I got you, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Okay.
All right.
Dr. Lindy has a son graduating, doesn't he? Dr. Lindy, doesn't he have a son graduating high school?
Daughter graduates grade school, so not there yet, Nathan.
Slow it down. All right. Well, we got to give her a shout out to grade school. Yeah.
Doctor said, I'm not trying to catch you all. Y'all old people. I'm a young dude.
Congratulations.
Yes. She's graduating grade school. That's
Congratulations.
That's right. That's great. That's great.
All right, Rhea, you next. Yeah, you're up next.
Okay, yes.
Go ahead.
I'm here. Hello, everybody in the family tree. I appreciate you, Dr. Paul and Big B, for all that you do for everybody.
Appreciate
you. So, I had my labs done at my primary doctor, and they returned with some results that concerned me. Okay. And my white blood cell count was 2.6, which she said is very low, and wants me to see a hematologist. The other lab that concerned me was my cholesterol, which is 234, which she said was very high. But I feel like I drink water. I don't eat bad. I don't eat white dairy. I don't know why it's so high. I talked to my mother who says she also has high cholesterol and she's had it for years. So then some people are saying, "Oh, it's hereditary high cholesterol."
No.
So
Yeah.
I'm just,
Well, Red,
little upset.
here was I would say, Red, you got to fine tune what you're doing because you got to watch the statement when you say I eat right, because a lot of even the most professional people think we're eating right when we're really not. You got to be
You're
careful.
not.
Remember, the body is a perfect system created by a genius. So there's something that's out of balance that definitely is triggering through the liver. We got to clean the liver. Have you ever done a liver detox before?
No.
Yeah, that may be in order. That may be in order. So when the liver, remember, balances the HDL and the LDL, some people never go through that full spectrum of cleansing, and that's usually what's balancing. Because remember, the LDL, if they're saying, was it LDL they're having an issue with? Which one's out of
Yeah,
balance?
the LDL is 149.
So if the LDL's out, remember, it's not bad. It's just out of balance. God, it's out of balance.
Okay.
So that's why assessment would be in order, number one. But number two, you got to know what a detox, I would say, is in order first. So you said you're drinking the right water, right? You got your water, right?
Yes.
What
Yes.
water are you drinking and how much?
Crystal Geyser, and I drink
We ain't drinking no more Crystal Geyser, honey.
We're not?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I drink 2 20-ounce bottles.
Schuylkill Geyser.
Ooh.
See
Oh,
that
no.
you tell your husband I'm gonna punch him out for messing with you, Rhea.
He telling
it.
She said he banned it.
He banned it.
I'm banning Crystal Geyser.
Oh my goodness! So she says she's drinking the what now? You drinking the
Schuylkill guys.
Schuylkill drugs. Schuylkill guys.
It's Schuylkill guys.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, that's not. See, you got to watch it. See, the water quality is the main thing. Philadelphia has the worst water outside of Flint, Michigan.
Yes, Lord.
56 traces of pharmaceutical drugs found in our water. See, you can't.
So wait, Crystal Geyser is not good now?
No. Crystal Geyser is good.
Crystal Geyser is
Crystal
fine.
Geyser is fine.
That's what I'm drinking.
Right, but he says Schuylkill Punch.
Oh, okay.
Schuylkill Punch is Schuylkill.
Schuylkill
So which one are you drinking now? Do you know which one you're drinking?
I drink Crystal Geyser. I don't know where the other came into play, but I drink Crystal Geyser water.
Okay, got it. So that's the key. So how much are you drinking a day? How many bottles are you drinking a day?
I drink 40 ounces, 2 20-ounce Stanley cups.
Okay, so 40, you said 40 ounces?
40, yes, 40.
Okay, so remember, you got to be half your body weight in ounces. So is that half your body weight?
No.
Yeah, see, that's a big one. That's a big one right there. That's huge. See, your liver's going to need that water to process. And if you don't have that water, that's the one thing I tell everybody, master your water first. You want to get off cholesterol, want to get off high blood pressure, master your water first. It's a dehydration problem. Across the board, chronic disease, whether diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, anything out of order starts with dehydration. You got to make sure you get that because the liver is the nuclear reactor. That's the power source. We call it the organ of the emotions because it's connected directly to your brain. It's connected to your brain. And when the brain starts to now get your memory. That's where that comes from. Got it?
Yes.
Got it? So I don't know
thought I
who's
was
come on.
doing good, Dr.
Mute yourself. Whoever's on, please mute yourself. All right? Please mute yourself. I don't know who that is. Who's that, Big B?
It says Linda.
Linda,
okay.
please mute yourself, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Gotcha.
All right. So as you were saying, Rhea, see, this is where I was saying a lot of people think they're doing wrong. They're doing correct. but it's always something in the details. That's why I don't count out. Always have an open mind and understanding that maybe I'm not doing something because my body, I'm saying one thing, but my body's saying another. So something is out of balance. It's a perfect system. And it only accepts the truth because it only functions in righteousness. Woo! Boy, that's heavy
I
right
know
there.
that's right.
It only functions in righteousness, which means as long as you give me food, I've been programmed to keep you clean. But if you give me something that's not correct, I'm going to show you disease every time.
That's right.
So that's why we know that it's a perfect system. So just go back. I would start to log my food. Definitely watch the canola oil. Of course, not just directly, but indirectly in all products, right? You remember the canola oil is no good, right?
Correct.
Yep. So anything that has canola oil in it, y'all gonna be mad. I went through all the bread. I was just, perusing. I'm gonna have to do a video on this, Big B. I'm just gonna go in the market and just go live. And then I was looking at all the bread, right?
All got canola.
All the bread has canola oil in it. All of them. All the top brands. And then there's some that still are now putting the QR code on there. So you gotta look at the QR code. It may not say made with bioengineered ingredients, but on the QR code, scan the QR code, and then it goes right into bioengineered. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with these guys. So check it twice. Whatever you're doing every day, it's usually in that rhythm of what you do every day. So kind of look at that. I would say, Red, look at some of the things you're doing. Come on in for an assessment. All right. Are you in?
Okay. But what about, I'm nearby, but what about this white blood cell count?
Well, same thing. It's all back to blood.
Same thing?
Everything goes back to
same
blood. Remember, if you want to clean the body, you clean the blood. The life is in the blood. Ain't that what the word said? The life is in the blood. Clean the liver and you clean the entire body. All blood flows through every organ every 20 minutes. So that means if you clean the blood, that's going to clear up a lot of problems. Usually people's issue stems from the blood. And also, one last factor, we all are living weird. Most of us are living on the northeast up in this upper corridor, which is less light. So we're not getting all of the blue light. See, down in Florida, down in Tennessee, where else are y'all from down there? We got Florida in the house. We got California, maybe. We got folks from all over. Closer to the equator is the best move. The farther you get from the equator, less you get that light, and therefore you can't resonate at a certain temperature. That's going to cause blood issues. Got it? So that's why we got to do a good cleanse every change of seasons. Every change of seasons, cleanse the blood. That's what we do. Got it? All right. So come on
Thank
in.
you.
Come
One
on in.
more
Come on
thing.
in.
I will come in. One more thing. With the, you said anything you put on the skin will seep into your bloodstream in a matter of seconds. What is something good to use for sunscreen?
Aloe vera gel.
Yeah.
Aloe vera gel. Yep. Aloe vera gel works wonders. See, that's Vorderma, specifically Vorderma. So aloe vera gel is food. So internal, remember it deals with anything that deals is resistant to heat. That's why it sits out in the sun all day. So if it sits out in the sun all day, that's a doctrine of signature. That's God's signature saying whatever it does all day, that's what it's good for. So when you have inflammation on the outside, inflammation on the inside.
On the inside, right.
There you go. So that's why it's good also for digestive issues. So yeah, skin, that's what you would use. Yep. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I put my information in the chart for Rhea. My phone number. I would like for her to give me a call and send me the email so she can read about our presentation about cholesterol. Because you need to know.
I sure will,
ratio.
Nita.
Okay, then.
I sure will.
Okay, it's interesting you talking about aloe vera. One our guest says that I bought aloe vera juice by mistake. What can I use it for?
Same thing. You can use it for it's just juice. That's
just inside.
Yeah. Well, the gel is just the thicker that presence of it. That's it. It has maybe has the inner fillet, which actually is just a little thicker. So the juice is good. It's just that we use the gel for digestive because it moves a little bit slower in the digestive tract, which actually becomes more beneficial. But the juice is just as good. It's just as good. Yep, still good.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Audrey, you next. Audrey Cover, and then Summer.
Okay, Audrey, and it's
Audrey,
almost 9 o'clock. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Audrey.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Hey, Audrey. Hey.
Hi. I'm great, and I was trying to open it up so you could see me, but I can't figure out how to do it, which is
okay.
That's all right. Just do it by Braille tonight, Audrey.
We'll be
all right.
So
do it by Braille.
That's true. I shall. So I have three quick things. One, hot flashes. I am getting hot flashes again.
Yeah. Okay. So what immediately comes to mind with hot flashes is definitely liver. Okay, this is another liver. Not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent disease, just food for the soul. Liver, yep. Because it starts to now deal with enzymes and firing off. So black cohosh, okay, black cohosh comes to mind. Okay. Black cohosh has the ability to deal with imbalances, especially when hot flashes. And also, you're talking about thyroid, all the imbalances, hyperthyroidism, issues of imbalance. Go in the hot room, you're cold. Go in the cold room, you're hot. Things like that. So that's black cohosh. Okay.
How do you spell that?
Second word, cohosh. COHOSH.
SH. Okay, thank you.
Black cohosh. Now, also, don't forget about Don Quay. Don Quay. Okay, Don Quay, QUAI.
Okay.
Spell the first word is Dong, DONG.
Right.
Quay. Or they may also call it Angelica root.
Okay.
Okay, that's another one. These are all traditionally used for women in cycles and rhythms all throughout their life, because remember, we never stop cycling. You may stop physically cycling, but everybody still cycles, even men cycle, and y'all have told me, y'all already know that, ladies. Last one would be any of the thistle family, thistles.
Okay.
So the milk thistle, the blessed thistle, the holy thistle, all the thistles.
Okay. Very good. Next, onion tea. I make it and drink it, and I made a big batch, and I had some down in the fridge in the basement. So it's been down there for like a month. Is it still good to drink, or should I just dump it?
No. No. You want to dump that one? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. See, onion tea guns rancid in about a day and a half. Okay. So it's about a day and a half you get it. Just make enough for the small settings. And it doesn't have to be a whole onion. Sometimes you can take a quarter or a half. Therefore, you're only taking enough just for that moment. See, when you take that and just boil it down about 20 minutes, take the husk off of it, get soft like a ball, you go already. Yep, you good.
Right. Okay. Third, washing the berries. What should I be using? Like strawberries and raspberries.
Yeah, I'm fine. You know what? I stopped. I'm going to tell y'all, I got to be honest. I stopped buying strawberries. I really did because of the parasitic activity of them. It's just too many parasites they're finding in them. And they're, it's a strange thing, but I believe a lot of this has a lot to do with the logistics of, transportation back and forth. It's just getting too many. So you can let them sit. I would just sit them overnight, definitely in some baking soda, aluminum free. That's the best you can do. Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny you brought that up, Dr. Paul, because I bought some fresh strawberries from a grower here in Tennessee, and they don't use pesticides.
There you go.
And what was it? Baking soda or baking powder?
Baking soda.
Baking soda.
And make sure it's aluminum free.
Right.
What if
you grow your that's own? It. Thank you.
Well, good question. Was that Decolia?
Decolia.
Yeah. I heard you, Decolia. Definitely, if you're growing your own, you still have to watch out for parasites. Just make sure that you're keeping them, maybe in a confined area. You got to watch it. You just got to be careful. And I would just say soak them very well. Okay. We have an infestation that's going on. I don't know if y'all know about it, but it's starting to really get a lot of traction all over the country, and it's ticks right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy.
Farmers are finding a lot of ticks, and they already announced that this is going to be our highest season for ticks now. Now, the ticks, here's the problem. The ticks actually that, we're looking for is the Lone Star tick. That's the bad one. That's the one when you see the tick, right? And if you have a dog or, a pet, you got to watch out for this one because the Lone Star is the one that carries the Lyme disease. Got it? And when it hits you, it creates a bullseye type effect on your skin. Looks like a bullseye when it bites. And if this ever grabs onto your pet or to you, don't try to yank it. Got it? Don't pull it because when you pull it off, it will leave and plant that right into you. Got it?
That's right.
So here's what you want to do. Whenever you have any ticks or anything right now, specifically these ticks that the farmers are finding, they're finding ticks in places they ain't supposed to find them, Big B. Never seen them before. What's going on, y'all? What's happening? So this tick that they're doing, if you remember, ticks and specifically breathe from their outer shell, from their backs. So if you take that neem oil, put that neem on, he gonna let go real fast because he can't breathe. Got it? So put the neem on it. Don't yank it. Just give it a little time. Put that neem oil on there, or you can even use castor oil. Either one, neem or castor oil. And that will bring them off. Usually any oil, but those are specifically parasitic, can deal with parasitic activity. So keep that in mind, okay?
Okay. All right, Dr. P, we have four, and that's it, guys. We got Summer, Yvette, Jay, and Phyllis. Summer, you're up.
Okay. Hi, Big Bill. Hi, Dr. Paul.
Hey.
So I got a couple of questions.
Okay.
First thing is, what do you do when you have a blister on your foot?
Ha. I'm just kidding.
Blister?
Hop a lot. I'm just kidding.
Well, now what is it like on the inside or the outside on the bottom?
It's on the outside edge, close to my pinky, but under it. I must be.
That's
it is painful.
Did it bubble up? Did it bubble up on you?
I had to ask my husband, what is under my foot because I could barely walk, and he said, "Oh, that looks like a blister."
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I gotta talk to Dr. But I don't know how to get this thing out of here.
Yeah. Immediately, I would start to do soaks. Okay, soaks would be the Himalayan salt. Okay. Definitely, I would soak it in Himalayan salt. That would be the first thing I would do. Okay. And just let it soak till it starts to get its ability for you to now not be as tender. Because when they're really like that, kind of stay off of it as much as you can.
It hurt like a big dog.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. But yeah,
it's hurting.
So it could be the shoes you were wearing, scraping, or he had a long walk, or something like that going on, when you're just the constant rubbing that you're not aware of, and then it's going to flare up. So I would start with soaking. That's what I do. And then after that, once you soak, then you dry it up. I usually apply things like comfrey, things like Dr. Christopher's black ointment works well. Any type of, there's other types of Manuka honeys work well. Castor oil works well. You're trying to get the consistency of it to sort of to now not be as sensitive. Got it? So you're trying to strengthen that area. Try to stay off of it as much as possible. Keep it clean, keep it wrapped. And then, of course, when it finally ruptures or it starts to burst, then you can actually make sure it's clean. So that's when I would start to take things like golden seal root just for infection purposes. We just do that as a precaution. But usually you want to make sure you have a good natural antibiotic that you're always taking. So a good golden seal works, or any level of berberine. Anything like berberine. So those are the things that help with infections in the body. Okay.
Does she take it or put the golden seal on it?
She could actually technically put it on there. It's gonna burn though if you put that on there. It's gonna really.
Oh no!
Yeah, if you put that golden seal on it, you're gonna feel it.
She hopping it up. She gonna put it down.
We try to cool it down.
Make no worse.
It'll get rid of it faster though. Now I'm gonna tell you.
I bet it would.
It would help it faster, but I wouldn't want to do that to you now. You might
because I can barely walk.
Because your husband probably is already saying, "Look, I'm trying to get some sleep. I'm trying to get some sleep. I'm trying to get some sleep." And
I know that's right.
Yes, yeah. So now my second question is, okay, I am, I'm in this program for integrative science, and I did my project on the water in Montgomery County, and one of the sites they recommended, which I knew because of you, was the EWG. And you go on there, put in your zip code, and it'll tell you all the contaminants in your area.
That's right.
And so by doing this process, I found out we have 41 contaminants, 19 of which exceed health guidelines. However, they were touted by the government as being the water being safe to drink.
Let us pray.
So, yeah, meet federal guidelines is what they say. It meets federal guidelines. By doing this process, there's several companies. I went through the whole thing. Okay, what can you do when you find this water? How do you drink safe water, get safe water in your house? So there's 3 different ways that through this research they came up with. One was the activated carbon, which people use. They get those pitchers and you pour the water in and it filters out, but it doesn't filter out PFAs, PFOs, all of those things that leach is in our water through the byproducts, through nitrates, the runoff, all that stuff that I found out. They recommended through the research the most safest, and I know everybody's going to freak out when they hear this, the most safest water that filters everything, 99% of all contaminants. What do you think it is?
Reverse osmosis.
It is.
Yeah, they always going to say that. They always say that. So the reverse osmosis is not bad. See, it's clean. That's what they're looking for. But ultimately, when you clean it, it also changes the pH. Now it's bad for me. You got it? That's the reason why we say the cleanest. They didn't notice they didn't say the best water for the anatomy. That's a different question. That's a different equation. So I understand what they're doing. And that's where they always say reverse osmosis, because it is a form of filtering. But also you can't say that in the same breath without talking about ionization, which is ionizers at the tap. Remember Erin Brockovich, which was the master at this. That's exactly what she told them. When they said reverse osmosis, she says, no reverse osmosis. We still have to think about the human anatomy. So a water ionizer at the tap would be the best thing, but nobody wanted to pay for it because we're talking about poor folk, in communities that were down. But that's what they always say. If you go into that water site, they always, because that's what they're looking for, clean water, not looking for the best water. So that's just, I just want you to, right. So that would be a good, when you doing your, your theory, or you're doing your argument, or your thesis, that's something that you want to bring to their attention. Exactly where I would bring the thesis and say, look, remember now, we talking about clean, but are we talking about what's good for the body? If it throws the pH off, it still ain't good for me. That can cause more problems. So you see what's going on, right? You see what's happening.
Right. I do. Last question is, you were talking about bread in the store and how all the breads, everything you find that has canola oil. I have made my second loaf of sourdough bread.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on sourdough bread?
It's fermented, so that's the key. I just am not for fermentation. That's it. It's a form of fermentation when you're doing sourdough, unless you're doing something different. Unless you're doing something.
You're letting it sit, and but I have not been able to find something that, number one, that I like the taste of, and that I'm just afraid to buy something out, in the store.
Well, you can find them. They're out there. So I would move towards flatbreads or non-leaven flatbread. Got it? Non-leaven
okay.
flatbread is usually where you go. Unrefined, non-leaven, flat. Yep. Pita breads, they have the different variations. You'll find it always in the kosher sections. Okay.
What does non-leaven mean?
Mean no
Doesn't rise,
rise.
right?
Doesn't rise. Right.
Okay.
The puffiness. That's what leaven does. It makes things puffy. It makes it, the why people really like bread really is the leaven. But
So
that's the whole problem with it. So yeah.
If I made bread without the sourdough mixture, just because I've made bread before with just flour and water and
non-leaven.
yeah.
Yeah, you can make it yourself. Absolutely. That's what they did in the ancient times. That's all they did. Non-leavened bread was part of the high holy days, and the ancient Essenes do that. If you punch in the Essenes diet, okay, the Essenes, you know who the Essenes are?
No.
Yeah, they were the ancient tribe of people that were, when Jesus actually walked, Joshua ibn Yosef, Jesus went through the forest. He was the one that they helped him with his dietary laws, as far as certain things. So fruits, vegetables, nuts, berries, seeds, and a little bit of fish. Pescatarian. That's me. That's what I do. That's what I am in the Essene diet. So that's something that you can look in if you go online and punch in Essene.
How do you spell Essene?
Essene.
How do you spell?
Yeah, just punch in Essene.
How about that Ezekiel bread?
Now you remember there's a place in Philly that's off of Bainbridge down on South Street. It used to be before Whole Foods. It was called the Scenes.
Scenes Market, yes.
Yes. On
It's
4th
not
Street.
there anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Now they're not there no more, but that's where all this came from. Yep, that's where it all. So Essenes were they were back during the times in the ancient books. You can look at this book that they found in just outside in the Middle East, down and around the area of Israel, in caves. It was called Nag Hammadi. The books of the Nag Hammadi were like these scrolls that were found in these canisters. And inside of there, it talked about the people of, the Essenes and what they did. And it talks about sort of like holy history that was lost, but it was in these caves. So with all of this, the dietary laws were in there, how they ate, what they ate, how they prayed, high holy days, all of this stuff was in there. So that was like about 1947 that was discovered in the caves. So look in, just punch in the scenes, dietary, preparation. Preparation. I'm just going to see if I can do something real quick for you. Okay. Dietary preparation. Yep. Yeah, because it talks about they're even talking about see, they got into sprouting grains and seeds were soaked and sprouted to a maximum nutrition, sun dried. They did all the stuff we talk about all the time. Strictly plant-based, excluding a lot of the meats, focusing on simple natural foods. Foods were eaten, living energy, avoid fire or death, cooking food. They were mostly like a lot of vegan and vegetarians also are follow this diet. But these are the things that, I like to introduce folks to, just to let them know that there's other ways of doing it. So the cornerstone of what they did was called Essene bread. Okay, that's what it was. So they were using it, preparing it by doing things like sprouting. They were sprouting grains. So they used wheat, barley, and rye. Okay, so that I would go into that. And you got a bread machine, you said?
No.
Okay, you might want to get a bread machine. They got bread machines that you can purchase, and then you're gonna have a good old time. You about to have a ball. You about to have a ball. because you can make your own bread. You know, you can. It doesn't take long either. They got the special ones. I was watching some just the other day. I started to buy one, and you can make your own bread. Because I'm done right now. I'm about done with bread. I don't eat a lot of bread anyway, but it's if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 All right.
Somebody asked about Ezekiel.
Yeah, Ezekiel, from what I understand, I haven't heard any bad things. I haven't gotten anything bad from that. I would say yes, but it's of course when it's no
Read
when
the
it's when
ingredient.
yes, it's no it's a rough bread to deal with if you never had that kind of bread. Some people like it, some people don't like it.
Yeah.
But it's a special prepared bread. But you can do some other things though. Check out Essene bread. Just punch in ESSENE bread, preparation or dietary preparation. Okay.
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 Okay. All right, Dr. B, 916, we have Yvette and Jane. That's it. Yvette?
Okay. Yvette and
Okay,
Jane.
thank you again.
Mhm.
I have a friend who is trying to, this is a female question, build her vaginal walls and tighten. And so I found a product, but before I recommend it to her, I wanted to see what you thought about it.
Okay.
The ingredients, can I read them to you?
Sure.
It says water, sunflower oil, oak, GAL, black cohosh, aloe vera, squalene, amia, AMIA. Then it goes to those ingredients are in bold print. Then the ones that are not in bold print, it says CETEARYL alcohol, glycerol, stearate, polysorbate 60, stearyl alcohol, sunflower oil, allantoin, propylene, glycol, isopropyl palmitate,
So
petrolatum,
yeah, you don't have to go no farther. Okay.
and it has
Definitely.
BHT. BHT.
See, some of those are good, but I just recommend doing more natural. See, there's different ones out there. There's a lot of them, different flush, and there may be a douche flush or something that you can flush with. We have herbs specifically for that, and I can just give those to you. Now, you mentioned one because I mentioned it earlier. See, one thing, and Dr. Ethel Wilson is really good with this, and I got to give her props for this. Because whenever that happens, I always say women should help women, and some sort of Dr. Clorinda can chime in on this anytime you want to. But whenever there is a
just left,
flush
Dr.
joint,
B.
She
Dr.
left?
Clorinda just left, yes.
Okay. So when you're taking things like flush, I would start to do the specific herbs, and Dr. Ethel shows you how to put the combination together. And this is when women have things like fibroid cysts or tumors or things like that, and they want to flush it out. She helps you put that together. So I can just give you the herbs, and I can tell you the ones that are in that circle, okay? Not the diagnosed tree cure prevention disease, just food but soul. Red clover, okay? Red clover. Black cohosh, okay? Burdock root. Howdiarco. Those are the four right there. Okay, with those, we do a tea. You can boil those down into a tea form, and it can be applied in a douche, and then
I
it
would
can
love
be
to
done,
talk to you personally after you
and it can be
watch the
applied
podcast.
in a different way. So you can find ways. And Dr. Ethel, I send people to her because, of course, a woman. I would say it's best to get it from someone that does that on a regular basis.
Mute yourself,
Is she a
Nathan.
gynecologist?
No, she's a natural holistic doctor.
And what is her number?
Okay, let me see if I can get her number before that, okay? All right.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Dr. Ethel Wilson.
Yes.
And she will have a method for you. Okay, let me look at that. Maybe have to me see if I can get it real quick.
Is she in Pennsylvania?
Yep, she's in Philadelphia.
Okay.
I have
Okay,
it. I can put it in the chat.
her number is 610. Okay. 585-0493. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
very
All
good.
right. Thank you so much. All
You're
right.
welcome. Thank you.
All right, Jay, you're up. You're the last standing.
Hey, what's going on, Big B?
I'm doing good, but how
Jay,
about yourself?
what's up, brother Jay?
What's happening, y'all? What's
See,
happening?
Jay just wants to be fly like us. That's why he comes on last. That's all.
Last, and I'm the last one to blow. What's
He
up with that?
pulling up the anchor, man. He pulling up the anchor, man. He ready
I
to
know,
take
man.
off. That's right.
What's up, Jay?
What's happening, y'all? Listen, Big B, I don't know if you can help me out, man, but I sent you an email at 5 o'clock on Black History. It's a 5-minute video. I don't know if you have time to pull that up while I ask Dr. Paul a couple questions.
Okay, today?
Yeah, today. I sent it to you around 5 o'clock.
Okay, I'm looking.
Okay.
All right. It'll be under Black History. And then I sent you a flyer.
It's some Banneker watches, right?
Yeah, Banneker watches. Yeah, that's the flyer. So it's right around that. But the other one's Black History. You see Black History?
Yep, I sure do. Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you can click on that, it's a 5-minute video on Black History. I think everybody would like it. If you can run that.
Okay, we're not going to have time today.
It won't
Doc,
have time.
But
what I'll do, let me do this, Doc. I'll put the link in the chat so everybody can see.
Yeah, that's right. How about that? Yeah.
That's cool. All right. I've got just a couple questions. Platinum mineral and copper mineral. What is the difference?
Platinum. Say that again.
Yeah, I think it's platinum mineral. Is that
Mhm.
that's and then copper mineral.
Okay, you have to ask also what do these things do? Okay, remember, minerals act just like herbs. They either speed you up, slow you down, or balance you out. Got it?
Oh, okay. So they do the same thing as herbs.
Same thing. So platinum moves, that drives the system. Got it? Platinum, just like silver, that moves. Right? So if you have problem moving and you're not a person that's really, you need motivation, we're gonna give you some platinum, we're gonna give you some silver.
Okay. I'll get you moving.
You need to get you moving. Your energy's low. But if
Okay.
I need something like to balance you, I'm going to give you some copper or I give you gold. Those are balancers. That's why you have copper wires. See, their impedance is like they have low ohms. There's only a few objects that have 0 ohms, which means that when you put it in one end, it goes right through, and it's going to be the same at the outside. And that one of those is called covalite. 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 Matter of fact, here it is right here. I just happen to have it in my pocket, boy. I tell you, you want it, brother. I just have it in my pocket.
Can't you slipping. Can't get you slipping.
Can't keep you slipping, bro. See, this right here grabs all energy and keeps it moving. Got it? Because I got to keep moving. So it's going to keep me moving. Got it? So I keep
that's a balancer?
That's a balance. This right here is an energy mover. So this would be on the lines of platinum. Okay. So that moves, that drives the system. Now, if I want to balance it out, I put a little gold on. Okay. Gold always calms down. Like if you know somebody's always nervous, every time you're around them, they nervous. You say, look, you need to calm down. You need to give them some gold.
That'll calm anybody down there.
That'll calm them down. Calm down. Or some copper. The copper bands, like the copper wristbands. Yeah, that's what that's for. That calms you down.
Can't you ingest the minerals like
There's platinum. There's called monolithic gold. There's ways of there's minerals that you can take in. Yes. There are forms of gold and also silver. There's a lot of things you can do. But remember, just to keep in mind, we can't absorb them. We just steal the energy from them, the charge from them. Got it? So you usually get what's called chelated copper. or chelated. Yeah, chelated, which means they wrap it with an organic matter. That's what they do, so that your body can understand what it is. So whether it's copper or if it's zinc or something like that, or like some kind of any element, they'll wrap organic matter so your body looks at it and understands it as being a friend. And then when it comes in your body, it bounces around. We steal the charge, and then it flushes out of your system.
Wow, that's cool. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, one more, and I'm good.
Okay.
You mentioned something about that shower head you have.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Sure.
But I need something for the tub.
Sure. They got the tub too. If you go to that website, it's microwaterman.com.
Okay.
Microwaterman.com. That's going to have all of the different types of faucet, like the faucets for of course the shower heads, but they have them for the tub also. It's like a little bucket, almost got like, how the bucket has the handle on it. Well, it's a handle that goes on the top, so when the water drops, it drops into this little bucket. It's about this big, and it goes through there, filters out, and then gets you in your tub. So It's a different type. But it's a nice piece though. And I'm telling you, your bath is gonna feel incredible, bro.
Yeah, man. I need one back.
I'm gonna tell you, the first time I have the Zeolite shower. Remember I told you all that? I showed y'all that, right? Didn't I show y'all the actual Zeolite, the filter for your yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So grab you one of those, but you'll also see the same ones for tubs.
For the tub.
So they have,
you said it just hangs right on that faucet.
It hangs right on the spout. It comes right on the spout. It locks right onto the spout, and then the bucket comes underneath. And when the water comes out of the spout, it goes right through this little filter, and it's basically a carbon-based filter. It may have zeolite and a whole lot of other stuff in it. Carbon-based filters. Yep. That
all right,
filter.
Got you. Yeah. All right, I'm good. I can clean up now. I'm good.
All right, there you go. There you go.
Is that what I smell, Jay?
Yeah,
oh no!
Oh man!
You can use soap now. You can use soap now.
I can use soap.
All right, guys.
All right, thank you, Jay. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. All right, we're going to wrap it up because Big B, it's a good one. We had a good one today. I say family share this information. Big B, tell them how they can be a part of the family tree and how they can actually, if they want to donate to us, can actually keep us going because we got to keep this thing going, y'all.
Yeah, buddy.
So Big B, tell them how they can get the transcript of tonight's program. Mm-hmm.
You got it, but in order to get a copy of tonight's chat, you got to do what, guys? You got to send me an email. Send an email to mechavideo@gmail.com. Again, mechavideo@gmail.com. And to support the family tree, you want to use my Cash App. That's $BILMORGAN. Again, $BILMORGAN. And if you use Zelle through your bank to support us, that contact number there, the ID is mechavideo@comcast.net. Again, mechavideo@comcast.net. And finally, guys, we've got our P.O. Box over here in Mullica Hill. That's Bill Morgan, P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Bring your friends, bring your enemies, bring friends, bring everybody, and where to the family tree. Yes, sir. Buddy. Yes, sir.
Did you learn anything tonight, y'all? Put your hands together. Come on. Did you learn anything? All right. I'm glad y'all stuck around. It's 9:30. We went a little bit long today, but because we weren't here last week, we said let's go a little bit longer than Big B. So I want to thank y'all for the information that you make it a better program by asking the questions and being able to participate. So we want to thank y'all. Let's give a shout out for our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1L Morgan.
Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. Pleasure,
man.
Man.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for all the things you do, buddy. Keeping us up to date and definitely make sure we stay on top of things. So I want to say we don't charge you with anything but the truth. Go tell somebody. And remember, God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. And remember, if you're breathing, you gotta shine. That's right.
Buddy. Yeah, man.
All right, tap it out. Tap it out. Come on, tap it out. Come on, Marcy. I see you, Marcy. Come on. Tap. Tap. Come on.
Tap.
You got to do this every day. You should be tapping every day, y'all. Tapping every day. Yeah. Tap, 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 tap. And breathe, and breathe, and breathe. And left and right, tap, 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 tap. Left and right, good. Good. On the hands. There you go. There you go. Yeah, right here. On the inside.
Katrina, Eva-J.
Good. On the other side. Tap.
Sherry Rexton, Crystal.
All right. Excellent.
Tamara,
well, on the inside. And breathe, and breathe, and breathe, and breathe, and breathe. All right. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. That's right.
Yeah.
Put your hands together like this. Yeah, that's right. Let's rock it like this. Take your hands, turn them over, take them all the way to the top. Good. And stretch. And stretch. Stretch. Good. There you go.
Right,
I see you. I see you, Jay.
You're quite welcome.
Stretch. Hold. Hold. And to your left, to your left, to your left, to your left, to your left. There you go. Then come on back. Come on back. To the right, 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 to the left, to the right, to the right, to the right. There you go. Don't fall over, Jay. Come on down. Bring it on down.
Jay fell out the chair.
That's good one. That felt good. That felt good. All right, just breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Yeah, deep breathing. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, good. One more. Breathe in. Good. And relax. Good. That's it. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. That's right. There you go. Come on, y'all can jam to this, right? Got the word running through the dance. All right. Last one. Let's get a little energy. Clap.
Yep.
Clap. We gotta get a little qigong going, y'all.
That.
All right. Shout out to everybody on Facebook over there. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you share this program with somebody who you love.
Send all your friends, all your enemies, all your frenemies,
everybody. That's a good one. Clap. Clap. Woo. And then you take it and you rub it on down. Don't touch yourself. Feel that energy, man. Feel that energy. You gotta feel that energy. Oh yeah, you gotta feel that energy. Clap. One more. Come on. Clap. Clap. And clap. And then you're gonna stop right there. Hold it, move the top one, keep the bottom one still. If you go like that, Jay, you can feel that energy, man.
Yes, sir.
Feel that energy? Take that. Bless yourself. God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. Thanks for tuning in to the family tree. Yes. All right, we're gonna see who can dance out there. Go ahead, Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Here you go, Marcy. Go with Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go hug yourself. Go, Marcy. Go hug yourself. Go, Marcy. Yeah, yo. Oh yeah, she got a groove change too. Go ahead, girl. I like that. All right. Excellent. Go, Jay. Go, Jay. Cut it up. Go, Jay. Excellent. All right, Big B, you want to end it up, man? Come on, Big B. Go, Big B. There you go. Go ahead, Big B. Go, Big B. Oh, Big B. All right. All right, we're going to shut it on down. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. We had a good time today.
Yeah, man, always,
and I think we always have a good time. Yes. information. So God bless y'all. We'll see you. Big B, where we going to be on the weekend, buddy?
You got it, buddy. Always 96.1 FM, 900 AM. WID Radio, Black Talk Media, right here in Philadelphia.
All right. Excellent. That's right. All right. 10, 9.
I heard that.
8.
Okay.
7.
All right.
6.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
4.
All right.
3.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
And 1. Good night. We'll see y'all next week on the Family Tree.
Rapid.
Love, peace, and hair grease.
Hair grease and no hair.
All right.
All right, boss.